Hi, everyone, and welcome to our BeActivating office training, where we train on the work that we do an hour later. I want to thank you so much for coming to the training. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is my love. It's my love for a couple reasons. I like it when we take each other's hands and we work together to build a business, a network marketing business. I promise you, you come to these trainings, we together will become professional network marketers. I also love this time because not only do we have accountability at 11 a.m., so we are not working alone. That time's important for me too. I go to work on my list as well. Know that in network marketing, we are constantly a working team. We work on making our list. We work on exposing that list. We follow up on that list. We close that list, and then we do it again. And then we teach others to do the same. So know that I am no different than you. I work my list every day, just like you're working your list. And I just happen to like to do it together. I've never been a person that likes to work alone. So that is the reason this office was created. So let's first talk a little bit about the tools and the system that we use in order to do the work. And some of you may know, some of you that have been here a little longer know that Peter and I are working on some a little bit of some changes in our tools and system to make the work even better. So know that you are part of the brainstorm of that. And then we're slowly on the startx39biz.com going to rewrite a little bit of the training based on what we've been doing. So know that I appreciate that we're doing this all together. So the very first thing I think is to make sure you have the tools in your hands to do the work. And what do I mean? Well, you know that in the office, we send a 3-day supply of X39. The reason we send that, most people aren't going to feel anything, but they're experiencing a new type of technology. And it's a way to take the fear away from some of you that are new. It's not scary to have that in your back pocket. So when you make your list, that takes some of the fear away. It's also a reason to follow up and to educate. I have noticed really the similarities on my biggest growing teams are the ones that peak, pre-qualify, and then educate. And that is why we are making sure the education is coming for you. And so let's first talk about what tools do we use to educate. And I know I haven't talked about this, but I'm taking this from Charity, and Charity is a clipboard girl. And I always duplicate what's working. Your homework is this week, go to Staples and buy a clipboard. I know it sounds like, are you kidding me? This business is a clipboard. It's a clipboard. And so what are you going to do on the clipboard? You are going to print out the documents that I want you to have on your clipboard. I have the documents. Oh, look at Debbie already got her clipboard. Woo, woo, woo. I got the documents on my clipboard, and I'm going to show you where you're going to pull the documents. And not only are the documents on the clipboard, the same documents that you are going to print on your clipboard are the ones that Jan sends out as education in the 3-day supply. Here's the deal. You've got to be as educated as the person you're sending the gift to. Is that fair? So let's go and do that now. I'm going to show you. Oh, the other thing I want to make sure that you understand is that we should be training on a computer or iPad, and you should always have your phone ready to work with me, always ready to work, okay? And once again, you might not be able to print from your phone. So if you're on the computer watching this, then make sure you print these. I promise right after the office and training that I'm going to print these 5 documents. And here's the deal. If you do not have a printer, you must buy one. Okay, one more time. If you do not have a printer, you must buy one, because a printer is part of this business. Jan, yes. She has something to say about that, but we're not going to listen to her right now because she's muted.
Oh, no, that's good. People might not be able to afford a printer, you can email it and go to Staples. They'll show you how to print it. It's super easy. So if you can't afford a printer, go to Staples and they'll tell you how to do it. That's all.
Perfect. So let's go ahead and show you what we're going to print and put on the clipboard. Jan, as I'm share screening this, you need to be letting people in. We're going to go to Start X39Biz. That's startx39biz.com. You may follow along with your phone right now. In fact, you really should, so you can stay with me. And in fact, this business site was created to work on your computer and your phone. If it's both, you can thank my computer guy for that, Neil. Okay, so here we go. There it is. So where are we going to go to print our tools? Oh, before we do anything, if you are new to this call, you're going to click here and sign up for our email and text blast, because you will be getting information about what goes on in our team. And you don't have to join everything. I say join 3 testimonial calls a week and 2 trainings a week. And so don't be overwhelmed. All those plugins are for you, for that fit your time, and for your people to fit their time. But I will tell you, I learned today from my dear friend Joe that I thought this was interesting. You never want your business to go silent. You never want your business to go silent. I promise you this, our business will never go silent. You will always see things. You don't have to do it all, but you will always see things. Okay, so let's go here to the 14 steps to success. Now, we are going to give some American Express gift checks away today, and we're going to give them away for whoever actually prints out everything I tell you to print out today. And you don't have to have a clipboard, but you have to have a place on your desk that says these are ready for my clipboard. If you can do that with me, and you might even want to go on to Zoom on your phone so that you can print off on your computer. I don't know. This is new for me too, so you'll have to play with that. But anybody that prints these off can actually qualify. And I'll say this, Jan, because I know people are on computers and they might not be able to print and watch. So I say anybody that promises to print these off after our working session from 12 to 12:30 qualified. I think that's more fair. So here we go. What's our very first thing we're going to print off? We're going to go to Give a Gift, tab 6. And we're going to print the envelope of tab 6. Why are we going to print this envelope? Because this is the envelope Jan sends out. This is the envelope everybody gets a 3-day supply from. This is the envelope that we use that actually explains the technology that we explain every night on our testimonial calls. Professional network marketers say this: we are in business to do scripts. This is just a gifting envelope with a script about the technology. And what do I mean by that? Well, you can call your friend Steve after you sent the patches and say, hey, did you get them? They're on my counter. Well, go get them. Let me tell you what's in your hands. Oh, just read the envelope with me, Steve, and you have the envelope on your clipboard. Right? On your clipboard, you have the same envelope. I'm going to be so much like you that you see it on my clipboard. Boom, right there. You might also get really excited and laminate these on your clipboard. I might do that. Or you could get little plastics to make it easy, but you know what I mean, clipboard. And then I would say this, well, Steve, just wear it 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off. I'm reading. The stem cell activation patch is made out of organic amino acid crystal. And did you know, Steve, when you apply it to your skin, it's activated by its heat. It's really a form of light. And this elevates GHK copper peptide, which is proven to activate your stem cells, makes more stem cells, and reset them to be young again. I know, it's cool. Because by age 65, you've lost almost all of them. And it turns out when you put activated younger stem cells on old tissue, you turn it young again. Did I read the entire envelope? No, I just hit the spots, but it's there. I was in another network marketing company and we got one of our biggest network marketers, you know, from what? A script. She just signed up a day ago. She met her good friend at a coffee shop. She had a piece of paper like this. She goes, I don't really know what this is. Can I read it to you? Because I'm learning too. Absolutely, you can. The girl signed up, right? You don't have to know it. You just have to know how to read. Okay, so that is the envelope. Now, on the second side of the envelope, that is startx39now.com. We'll go to the site. You'll learn even more. Watch the first video on light, the second video on stem cells. In 4 minutes, you'll know how this works. Okay, here is your first document for your clipboard. Okay, once again, write yourself a note. I'm printing it now. I put it on a clipboard. It's on the desk to put on a clipboard, or I promise to print this out at 12 for my clipboard. Okay, check it off, because if you check one of those off, you qualify for the raffle. Okay, and you shouldn't be putting your name for raffle yet until you know that you can do all of these. Now, after that, what's our next place we're gonna go? Well, my next favorite one is what to expect. So where do I go there? I go to tab 9, take the order. Tab 9, take the order. And where am I going to go? I'm going to go down to your patch summary review section. Your patch summary review section. Okay, everybody with me? Tab 9, take the order under your patch summary review section. Take a picture of this if you need to remember where to go. And then you go to what to expect in English. Print this out. This is your second page on your clipboard. Print this out. This is what it looks like. I'm pulling it out right now and putting it on my clipboard. There it is. I'm getting myself organized. What to expect. Why is this important to have on your clipboard? And I just put it right behind the envelope. There's an order to this, actually. Because once they get their patches, I say this to them. Or when I'm patching at an event, I say this. I just read what they can expect from the X39. Do I read the whole thing? No. I read just a piece of it. But you can read the whole thing. But this is what I say. With that first patch, Sally, you're going to reset 4,000 genes to a younger state. Wow, I know. By 1 to 3 months, we're going to reset your brain. Did you know we have a study about that? Then, in 3 to 6 months, those stem cells act like hummingbirds and they march and they repair whatever they turn into the cells. They turn into whatever cell your body needs to repair, whatever your issue is, like when you were 20. And here's the crazy thing, Sam, 6 to 12 months, we have a study that says we will reverse your age 8 years inside and out. Who doesn't want to do that? And you know what, Sam? That's really happening to us. Here's the studies and we're the proof. Me personally, I'm 56. I look better today than I did at 45 before cancer. I mean, that's my story, right? But that's like that's how you use the what to expect. Everybody with me? Okay, so there's that one. Check on your list that you are printing it off, that you've told yourself you're going to print it off. Okay, so after that, where are we going to go? The all products flyer. This used to be called the 1 page. We changed the name. You know why? Because it's 2 pages now. How do you call a 1 page a 2 page, or a 2 page a 1 page? Jan laughed. That was funny. And so it's called the all products flyer. This is awesome. Print this out. This is all of our products and what they do. Charity says that people are looking at this before you even talk about it. And guess what? This also comes in the 3-day gift, right? The 3-day gift. By the way, you need to say, even though I fund it out of the office, that the gift comes from you. not from the company, because they think if it comes from the company, that it's like somehow not valuable. And by the way, it doesn't come from the company, it comes from me, right? So it is out of our pockets, right? And so make sure that they know it's a gift from you. Okay, it's a gift from you because you love them. It's a gift from you. Okay, and so then this also comes in the gift now, right? It's a dollhouse card as well. And so this is what all the patches do. What I say to them is I say, oh, well, put your patch on 12 hours on to activate and repair. This is what you can expect. There are 3 patches that you're going to wear. And of course, I'm going to follow up with you on Friday and we'll talk more. But, you know, based on what's going on with you, Sally, I know that you have arthritis. You may want to check X39, X49, Eon, and Icewave out. You know, of course, you're wearing the X39, but those would be really maybe great for you as well. But once again, this is just extra information. Our owner is so innovative, right? So you just drop it. You're not like throwing up on them. It's just let them research this. They'll every single person I talk to that gets this are asking me what they are. I mean, it's amazing, right? So print this out. Okay, put it on your checklist. Is it printed out? Okay. Once you see how easy this is, you're going to go, oh my God, is this all I do? And trust me, we've been playing with this for the last 3 years to figure everything out. This is working. So then you go down to your health tracker. Your health tracker. Okay. What's on your health tracker? Let's print it out. There it is. That talks about X39, but we've already talked about X39. In fact, I was almost thinking get rid of that and just do this. But at this point, we have it all right now. But I use the health tracker for this. And what do I say? I say, hey, I know you want that knee to be fixed, Jim, but this is only a 3-day supply. And it takes time for your stem cells to start working. But track yourself. You will notice other things first. So track your sleep, your mental clarity, your dreams, your joy. Track it. And they will. People love to track their progress. So where does this go, you guys? On my clipboard, right? So let's do it. Did you get your clipboard going? Now we got the next one. Look it. I'm as educated as what Jan's sending out. Okay, what's our next form we do? We're gonna go over to the order form. That's at the top, the order form. You can see how I might change the system a little bit based on what we're doing these days, right? The order form. And what do? We print it out. This is what goes in the gift now. I call it a price list to people. Well, of course you're going to want to know pricing. And just so you know, $149 retail, $119 to be a preferred. We like the wholesale packs. $299 silver, 3x39s. The gold is the family pack, double the inventory. The platinum and the diamond, that's for people who want to build a business and they need inventory. See how quick I said that? Oh, but wait, 1x39, 1x49 equals 2 of any of the supportive patches. And 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Always the auto ship. So $299, $499, the big packs, but 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating for $99 a month. And we'll get you your own website, your own ID number. Then you'll be in charge to figure out what you want to add or subtract from your auto ship. We just get you set up. And let's build your pack now. Information, credit card, expiration date. Remember, when you put that order in, you guys are going to get an ID number spit out. And because you put it in your back office and it ships to the person. Our website is great at educating. The order process is a little wonky. We like to take paper orders so we can be in control. But then it's your job to text your person. Ready? This is important. Nobody's doing this and they need to. Their name, their website. Wait, let me see what I do. Give me a minute. It's so important that I need to put it on I need to add it to the training. Hold on. And I just put this in the notes of my phone so that I always do it. So you give them their website, lifewave.com/first and last name, lowercase all together. Their username is always their first and last name, lowercase together. Their password, it should be a team password that you can all help each other with. Okay, so make sure that it's a team password that everyone can use and know. Trust me when I say it's important. And their ID number. And then you just say, let's spend 30 minutes. And this is what I say now. When your pack comes in, text me and we'll spend 30 minutes and we'll explore your pack together. And here's your information so you can mix and match and have control of your ordering. Okay. I love this. Text me and we'll explore your pack together. That's a new one. Okay. So that one's an important one to print out. Everybody print that out. Now, some of the teams like this one, which I like as well. So pick which one you feel better with. This one is just retail and into wholesale. It does not have a preferred customer option. Whichever form you use, we want wholesale. They don't have to do the business, just the best price. Wholesale, 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 wholesale. That's what we duplicate in this team. Okay. So print whichever one you use. The one that we put in the gifting is the one with preferred, only because that is an option in this company and we like to have them, but it doesn't, but both are good. I could go either way on which one I like, to be honest. Okay, so now let's go back. So did everybody print out the one order? And just use one order form. If you're going to use the preferred one, use it. The retail one, use it. Pick the one you like and use it. Otherwise, you'll get confused. Okay, so I like the preferred one. That's the one I use. And I put that there and I put it where? On my clipboard. Now, it just so happens that everything on my clipboard, you printed them, Karen. Woo! Karen's gonna be, and if you've already printed them, you also qualify for the RAF. Okay, so now, oh, look at that. There's Lillian. Okay, so now what actually goes out as the 3-day supply? And by the way, I want to remind you what the 3-day supply is. The 3-day supply is not always needed. It's there to take the fear away from you or for your new people, that they know that they have this gift in their back pocket, but you don't have to use it. The system is 3-3-3, patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, and invite 3 to our patching podcast testimonial calls. That's what we do. And we pique interest through a question and ask, have you heard about stem cells? We pre-qualify with, take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, look at video 1 and video 2. Video 1 on light, video 2 in stem cells. In 4 minutes, you'll know if you like this. And what was going on with you again, Betty? Oh, you have blood foot. That's a circulation problem. I have a girlfriend that had that same blood foot. Let me send you a testimonial about that. Oh, you like that? Pre-qualify. If you like what you see, I can show you how to get it wholesale. You take them right to an order. If you like what you see, I'll send you a 3-day gift from me because it's my gift to you. The gift takes the fear away of starting a list because picking up the phone is fearful. Some of you have already conquered the fear and don't need the gift. And it just adds an extra 7 days you don't have to deal with. So you know what I mean? Use the gift. That's why we're changing the system to pre-qualify pack eventually. So you know that there are 2 forks in the road, wholesale pack or a sample. And we've moved the sample from 5 days to a 3-day sample because truly, from all of our research, the sample is not so much about feeling anything because some will, some won't on 3 or 5 days. The sample is to take your fear away from picking up the phone. The sample is so you are not afraid to follow up on your gift. And not a sample, it's a gift. Follow up on the gift. A gift is a different feeling to you than a sample. A gift is, I love you, I sent this. Did you get it? Did you put it on? Right? So you have to follow up with it. And truly, I've been analyzing the different teams that are really growing. And the key to the growth, whether you gift or don't gift, you know what the key is? It's that you, on the follow-up, educate. Teams that are gifting and non-gifting is the education that is the same. Okay, so know that that's what's going on. And so guess what happened? And by the way, we got this because Charity uses the same information that Dr. Stacy uses to educate. So I'm like, well, there's something going on here. That's right. So in the gift now of the 3-day supply comes your education material. Oh, looky here. What is it? Oh, the envelope. Do you have that printed on your clipboard? Yes or no? Yes. The what to expect they get. Do you have that printed on your clipboard? Yes or no? Yes. The all products flyer. Do you have that printed on your clipboard? Yes. The order form or the price. I say the price list, but it really is an order form. Do you have that printed on your clipboard? Yes. The tracking. Do you have that printed on your clipboard? Yes. Are you now ready to follow up with your gift? Yes. Oh my God, it's genius. The clipboard and the dollhouse cards, they all go together. They get what you have. Okay, everybody with me? I don't know why it took me so long to figure this out, but that's how I'm going to rewrite the training. So, honestly, as it relates to this part of our business in the office, those are the only pieces that I am using. And we'll talk about some of the other pieces that are important in Power Hour. But for this, we just want to train on what we're really doing in the office, which are those two pieces. Everybody with me? Yes, and the education materials are from Sally, and I'll show you where that is. Great question. And remember, Jan mails those out. You can order the dollhouse yourself. But remember, I just showed you how to print them all out. You don't have to spend money to do this. You could just print them out and fold them up and throw them in an envelope, okay? I'm trying to make it so you have the tools, but you also can get it easily. So let's talk about where you get these things. Oh, this is the fun stuff. Here we go. All right. So the first place you get them is under Give a Gift. Okay. Give a gift. Under your marketing supplies. Are you with me? So you go to your marketing supplies. And hey, look at here. There's the envelopes. You can order them for you and your team. They're there for you. You can order labels right from Sally, or you can make them yourself, or you can have Jan help you if you don't know how. Jan, can you put your name and number and email in chat? Jan is a presidential director going to senior presidential director, and she loves us so much she's willing to do our logistics for a very small fee. And those are the dollhouse cards that we order from Sally now and put in the envelope. You see how easy that is? The cards at the end are special for setting up doctor offices with clinic inventory. So if you're an office and set up other offices, you'll be interested in this. And one day I'll do a training on how to set up a doctor's office as I'm just think I figured it out finally. So we'll do that another day. And then, so those are where you get those. And the other piece I love on Sally, and you really should spend the time and the money to get business cards. I love the business cards that have your picture, the QR code to your website, and the QR code to the Now site. I use these every day. And I was just in Montana at a family event, and I just brought these with me. There's my picture, my website. There's my Now site. What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, let me get you a card. Let me get you your phone number. I'll send you some information, possibly a gift if you're interested. Boom, done. I could do that in 3 minutes. Okay, so I use that card a lot, and it's always in my gifting bag. I call this a gifting bag for people like you and me, and a practitioner bag for doctors, but it's the same bag. Okay, and I'll tell you how to get that in a moment too. And then after that, you can also go, if you really want to, and order your own bags for your whole team. Look at that. That's all Jan does. She just ordered. Oh, currently unavailable. That's not good. Do we need to change to a one that's available? Well, we'll find a different bag to put in there because that's not a great one, but that gives you an idea of what you can order. Jan, if you could send me the link that you're ordering now so I can change that up, please.
Yeah, there's 2 different ones that I use now because
Okay, if you could send me
wiped
both,
them out.
I'd like to update that for people because obviously that's not
Okay.
going to help. Thank you. Get those to me as soon as possible to get to.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, oh, we just did, oh, and these little plastic bags. There you go. And you can put the little patches in there. So you can do what Jan does for your team if you want. No problem. It's all right there under Give a Gift. Or you can also, for $8, order one. And we're changing this around, but this will have all of this, the envelopes, the labels, the plastics. All you need is to email Jan your name and your phone number and address, and that you want, she will give up, I think she'll make up to 2 for each person and your team, but you have to do it individually. You can't order 20 at a time. And I am adding the 10 of each of the dollhouse cards to these now. And we are changing the graphics, so you'll see this. And trust me when I say $8 is below my cost just to mail them out are $6. Okay, so this, I just need a little bit of help, but this is way below cost. Cost probably $20 for all of this, including shipping. So I just want people to have the tools that work for me. And I think if they work for me, they'll probably work for you too. So those are, honestly, people ask me all the time, how do you make money in this business? I say, I have a gifting bag. I have business cards. I give out or mail out envelopes with my new dollhouse cards. And I have a clipboard. Is that very hard? I mean, no, I mean, basically, you know, we did over in volume, we've been doing over our team, us, all of us down 500,000 in volume a week. That's 2 million a month. That's a huge organization. Isn't it nice to know that you can do it with a $20 investment? Yeah, it's not hard. Okay, the other thing that I want you to invest in is you must have a notebook. Do you know that I was with a professional network marketer today for 2 hours? And he's in our business and he's been from other companies. He's amazing. And I just took notes of his wisdom. Notes, look at all the notes I took. Notes after notes after notes. And I learned so much from him. I am not done learning. You're never done learning in network marketing. This is a business of, what's the word? A finesse. That's what I'm learning. And then your list book. Who do you know? We'll talk about that in a minute. And then, of course, your calendar book. You must be able to book the next appointment. And I'm telling you, it wasn't until I got a calendar book like a hairstylist booking on the hour that my business doubled. Before I was doing it by the day, you know, and you would like put names on top of names. It does, trust me, it doesn't work. So that's all I do for my business. And then of course, my phone. Do you know that I met people this week and they go in my phone and they go in my phone correctly? Their name, their first, their last name, their phone number. Under company, I put who they are, how I know them, what they do, what city they're from, and if they're in a network marketing company and which one. Okay, I can list. I have 5,000 contacts in my phone, and I've been doing this for 15 years, and I can make lists out of my phone. When I first started in network marketing, my very first business, I didn't know that. And I had names in my phone like Anne. How am I going to work on that? Who's Ann? I don't know. But if I have Ann and their last name, what company they're with, that they're a massage therapist and they live in OC, boy, that gives me information now, right? So great. All right. So you guys with me on this? So now the other piece that you must know in this business is our exposing site. This is the site that we expose people. And so we're going to go there, startx39now.com. And this is where you have all the different languages. When I first expose somebody, I don't overwhelm them on this site. I direct them. Go to the first video on light. It's 1 minute. And the second video on stem cells, it's 3 minutes. In 4 minutes, you'll know if you like this. And then you can hit them with more things later, like, oh, go watch David Schmidt's 18-minute video on this technology and the issues it helps with. Oh yeah, this is what you can expect. You already printed out this card, so now you can say, oh my God, when you put this on, we already talked about this, right? Oh, this is what people are saying about it. This is what doctors are saying. We added doctors. This is pretty good. Oh, come to one of our testimonial sites. You can use the Now site to educate, period. And then, oh, you want to know more? No problem. Go see what other technologies we have. Oh, looky there. It's the same form. Have you noticed a pattern? We use the same pieces over and over and over again to educate. Don't get overwhelmed. Use those same pieces over and over and over. And you might say, this is boring. And I will say, yes, it is, but it duplicates. Okay, so then that's the Now site. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to know how to pull testimonials. We are a business of testimonials. Peter No put us in testimonials 3 years ago when we were in COVID. He said we must have testimonials. We must have people telling us their experiences. It's necessary. I said, but Peter, only 12 people will show up. He said, no, they'll come. It's COVID. They need community. And you know how many people we have every night on our testimonial calls? 200 to 300 people. They come. They come because they want to hear the stories, and they're beautiful stories, right? You can't make that stuff up. And because we do that, we have 3 years of a library of testimonials, 3 years. So it's important to sign up for this. Now, I'm giving the American Express gift checks away for only printing today, but I want you to do this other for me if you're new. And if you've already done this, thank you, because you need it. Here we go. Okay, we're back. Can you see this, Jan? Can you see the, okay, so we go back to the 14 steps to success. That's the engine. Your other homework is, if you're new, go to the 14 steps of success and look at all the tabs. Jan says, just go look at all the tabs. You'll get a good idea of how this thing works. Just look at the 14 steps. So we're going right into, and we've already talked about the Now site. You saw how we do that. So now we're going into joining Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you have not joined these, write yourself a note when you print out your 5. I've never counted how many sheets I'm using. 1,
7.
2, 3, 4. I count 5.
Oh, okay. It should be 6 for you then.
I count 5. I count 5. I'm not doing the same book as you, Jen. Okay, so we're
Order, envelope.
Jan, let's do it together.
Okay.
We do, because I'm gonna make this when I start rewriting the system a bit. This is gonna be my 5 steps of education. It's the envelope, that's 1. It's the what to expect, that's 2. It's the all product flyer, that's 3. It's the tracking form, that's 4. and it is the order form. That's 5. It is the 5 sheet, the 5, I don't know, I'm going to call this something, but
Do you not use the,
that's a different training, but just for duplicating. No, I'm afraid, I don't know. I'm still processing it, Jen. Just know I'm processing how I want to do this. So, but for you today to duplicate the actual behaviors of sharing and educating, these are the 5 educational sheets that you need. The 5 sheets for success, the 5 educational sheets for success. Okay, so now we're going to go into so you got your 5 sheets printed out. Now we're going to go to the Telegram. Okay, if you have not joined Telegram, you need to do this. If you don't know how to join Telegram, don't freak out. You're going to call Jan. She's going to help you. Okay, you must download it on Apple and Android. You click the button and it will say add your name, your address, your phone number, not your address, your phone number. And it will say, do you want all your contacts in? Yes, we're network marketers. We're all about contacts. And then you want to do it the same with Android. Okay, same with Android. And after you sign up for it, and you're going to do this on your phone, you can do it on your computer too. In fact, I still need to do that, Jan. Then you come back out and you click all the links to get in. BeActivating community is everything that we talk about. It's our community. Everything goes on there first. From there, I separate them out and chunk them into the different sites that I think we need. And the first one is our BeActivating testimonials only about testimonials. You can go right up to the B, or if you have an Android, the 3 dots, and you go to the search bar, the search guy, and you can search arthritis, you can search back pain, you can search whatever you want. And then the testimonials will come up and you'll see a down arrow and an up arrow. Just keep arrowing down and up. And then you edit, copy, edit, paste, and send it. So Jan, she had the biggest blood foot ever. It was this huge foot 3 years ago. I know someone that had that. Let me send you the testimonial. Oh, sure. I'd go here and I'd send it from here. Okay. The business training. This is everything about training on the business. This training will be on there by the end of the day. You could send this to somebody. Oh my gosh, go look at Marci's training. She has the 5 sheets to success on a clipboard. That's all she does over and over again. Go see what it is and print it off. Okay. That is the training. Practitioner team. This is everything doctors are saying about our technology. Do you know that Dr. Patty is an MD, an internist, and a regenerative doctor, and she loves our technology, and she gives her time every Thursday to talk about it. And they're all on there. So if you need a doctor influence, go there and grab it. By the way, this Thursday, we're going to do a special emphasis on Silent Night and SP6. So for any of you interested in that. Before and after. Pictures say 1,000 words. I mean, we were at the show with Lillian a couple weeks ago. I had 5 of my favorite before and afters. All I did is patch somebody, go up, read what to expect and show them a picture. That's all I did. I mean, it was so easy. Okay. And there is the Spanish, everything that you need to know in Spanish. So what I want you to do is I want you to add these. And I am going to take 2 minutes in a minute and show you how to search one. Don't worry. Then we want to add our YouTube. Click on YouTube. That's BeActivating team, Peter and Marci. The last 3 months, I've been having my girl, Juliana Dennis. By the way, if she hears me, thank you, because I couldn't do it without her. She has been, every training we do, she's been putting it on our YouTube page. Okay, so we're getting branding of our team. It's very powerful. And then Dr. Stacy, she has offered to do the Tuesday doctor call for all of us. And she has it all on YouTube for us to grab and have her as influence. What I love most about our team is everybody wants the best for all of us. And I love that. And then You can also go to Facebook, join our Facebook team. Join our Facebook. This is where we rank announce. This is where we communicate everything. This is where we have the Facebook Live right now, our Facebook. Okay, so these are our communication plugins. But if you go, oh my God, this is all so hard, I don't know how to do any of it, don't worry, go to your preloaded testimonials. Ivory right now is on here, and he also has a great sport testimonial. All you have to do is go right here and edit, copy, edit, paste. And there it is for him. He's coming. It's so weird. He just came back on when I said that. Or you could go right over to your science testimonials, right? You could go, oh gosh, Tony Robbins talking about stem cells. Wow. You could just go boom and send it to someone. Or you could go right over to David himself. He talked about his 5 favorite patches and why. Where's that at? That's a good one. Right there, boom. Or his question and answers actually talk about that we are FDA approved as a general wellness product. It's in there. I should put that there. Jan, will you text that so I can have that added? I'd really like that added. Can you text that FDA approval as general wellness to add that to the 15 minutes? Thank you. Okay, so this is all super important. So now that we know how to do all of that, let's see. Let me just see if I can quickly show you where I'm at. Give me a second. Okay, so, and we have 10 minutes before we start working. So don't you worry, I'm still going to give you the system in 5 minutes, but I really wanted you to understand the tools, because if you don't know where to get the tools, how are you going to know how to use the system? Systems and tools go together. They go together. And Jan, I want you, I know we only have 10 minutes left, so start looking down the list for the, I think I will raffle 3 $50 Amex cards today. So you guys, this would be the time to be putting in that you printed off, you made your clipboard, you promised to make your clipboard at noon. If you want to put that in chat, we'll raffle 3 $50 Amex cards off right now. And Jan, if you could get working on that with the chat group as I finish training, that would be great. So now let's go to, where was I going to go to? Okay, let's see if I can show you how to do one testimonial lookup. Okay, here we go. Okay, great. So what you're going to do after you sign up for your after you sign up for getting your Telegram, then you're going to come back to the startx39biz.com and you're going to go back to the 14 steps to success. And you're going to go back to join Telegram. Look at how easy that is. And then, because we've already signed up, then you're going to go and you're going to click on the BeActivating community. Look at, I'm right there. Hi. Oh, look at Janice just invited somebody. Hi. Okay, great. Then you're going to go back to the BeActivating testimonials. Oh, there they are. Oh, look at, I just put on Monday, March 13th. I am, what's the word? I'm not behind anymore. I'm on time. That's good. Okay, so let's go search. Go to the B, go to the search, and let's say you want to search something about, oh, I don't know. How about MS? MS. Let's see if there's anything there. Wow, 2 out of 33 on MS. So let's go here. Look at team patient, amazing testimony, balance restored. I could go edit, copy. Jan. Paste. Boom. There it is. Oh, she has an Android. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, hold on. Just me a minute. Who else should I send it to? Who has an Apple that I can send something to that is in my phone? Debbie, are you in my phone? Text me, put your phone number on there, will you? I'll send it to Rhonda. I know Rhonda's in my. Okay, so you see how that comes there? Okay, so now let's go to, let's do another one. Oh, there's another one. Look at, there's another one. You see how I'm doing the arrows up and down? Oh, there's another one. And do you see how I have all the information in Zoom, and I also now convert many of them to a YouTube. So I put both in there now because it's easier to search the Zoom, but right underneath it is a prettier thumbnail. So either way works. Okay, so let's do this one. Copy, paste. Okay, so there, that works great. Now let's go to a different one. Let's go to before and after picture. A picture says 1,000 words. There's that. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the difference of day 2 and day 46. That's new. Look at how pretty you are. So we're going to send a picture. Picture say 1,000 words. Look at what's going on. Oops, I didn't get the picture. Hold on. Look at what's going on. Look at that. You guys see what I'm doing? Do you see how, I don't know why that picture won't come up. Let's try a different one. You see how that is? And that is, I use testimonials and before and after all the time. Let's say somebody's like, but I want this as a business. Is there an opportunity? My favorite business one right now, just saying, you go over here and you go to business training. And you want to look for, there's one that is MLM. I think there's one that's, or maybe professional. Let's look at sometimes you just have to kind of like search professional. Ooh, there it is. Let's see if we can find something that has professional in it. Those are professional dancers. How about professional network marketing? Ooh, right there. Why Lifewave is a business. Maybe that one would be good. Do you see what I'm doing on that? So just go look. Business will be in business. Testimonials will be testimonials on what's happening with people with the product. And before and after pictures are just that, pictures. Okay, everybody with me? Did people see how to move through those and search? And if you don't know how to search in Telegram, just add it. It's okay. You can just search with your fingers. Sometimes I don't know how to find it. I just start going up and down until I see the one I want. Don't be afraid to explore. Once you take the paper order, if you do not know how to input an order, don't be afraid about that either. Just call Jan, call your upline, or go to the 14 steps of success under input the order. And look, it teaches you. Don't be afraid to search for what you don't know. It's there. We made the system there, so it has everything. Okay, so now we're moving into how we use the materials. Write this down, it's very important. We're not going to do the work until I do this last 10 minutes of training. So if you're in this office ready to do work, just hold tight. We're going to train for another 5 to 8 minutes. The work is 3, 3, 3. Ask, share, give. The ask will eventually turn into most likely the peak. Peak, peak, peak. We peak interest with the question. Peak, peak, peak interest with the question. There are 2 types of peaking, in my opinion. There is the I'm concerned peak and the compliment peak. The I'm concerned peak sounds like this, and write it down because you will say this over and over again. Thank you, Bob Campbell. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun?
It was on mute.
What
So
are
it
you
is
doing these days for work? How's your health? Professional network marketers ask open-ended questions. And we learned this, thank goodness, we learned this too from Christian in our influence class. Open-ended questions. Then you say, well, I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. Have you heard about stem cells? Have you heard about stem cells? Now you could even take it one step further, like Peter. Did you know you could activate your own stem cells? For less than a cup of coffee a day. You could use all of those, or you could use different peakings. You could use one or two. You don't have to do them all in a row, but those are some great peaking. So let's say that one more time. Please write this down, because I'm rewriting scripts based on this new training. So not all of this is exactly everywhere yet, but it will be. Here we go. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? I finally found something that helps me with. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells? For less than a cup of coffee a day? That is the I'm concerned about you peak. The compliment peak is to compliment something about someone that is true and authentic. Jan Rand, you care about so many people, and I know you've been wanting community in the worst way. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know for less than a cup of coffee a day, you could activate your own stem cells? And we're going to go build community together this time. And that's true. That's why we're in it. So one more time, let's see if we can do that. The compliment peak, complimenting authentically something about the person that you love. Jan, you love people, and I know you want to build community. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? And we're going to go build community together. Let's do this. Those are your peaks. Then you move them into pre-qualifying. Hey, well, take a look at startx39now.com. Take a look at video number 1 for light and video number 2 on stem cells. In 4 minutes, you'll know if this resonates with you. And by the way, what was going on with you again, Jan? Oh, you had some circulation issues. I get that. Do you think I could send you a testimonial about a friend of mine that also has circulation issues? Okay, I'll send that to you. You know, we also have a live podcast. Would you like to go to one? There's one tonight. Oh, you don't have time? How about Wednesday night? Okay. And I know that we've been frustrated lately about not being able to build a business in network marketing with our other company. There's a great video on why this company is different to build a business. Do you want me to send that? You don't have to do all with someone, but I just want you to know testimonials. There's 3 kinds of testimonials you can send someone. One about health, a live podcast about that, or from the business training, a testimonial, why Lifewave is a good business opportunity. Those are all different, and they hit different needs, right? But they're all testimonial. So what are we pre-qualifying folks with? A testimonial, either your own and your own testimonial. Let me tell you what happened to me. So your own testimonial, someone else's testimonial from the BeActivating library, a before and after picture, right? A business testimonial if they're interested, or send them to a live patching podcast event. We have so many different testimonials, right? But the pre-qualifying is the now site and a testimonial. Do you guys understand that? A now site and the testimonial. And the way you get there is what's going on with you. What's going on with you with your health? What's going on with you in your business? Are you having any fun these days, right? Those questions, open-ended questions, okay? And then you go to the third track, the pack. We used to say it is, so the share is the same as pre-qualifying. Okay, one more time. The ask is the peak. The share is pre-qualifying. The gift now moves to the pack. because the pack could be just offering right there the wholesale pack, or the pack can be offering the gift pack, which is our three-day sample. I want you to understand that we are opening our system to be broad so people can pack either the sample pack or they can pack the wholesale pack. You do not have to sample if you're, some people say, why am I sampling? Because it's just taking like now, 7 more days. Well, then don't sample. If they're ready for the wholesale pack, by all means. But sometimes the sample's nice if there's fear, right? If you have fear or the person you've just had enrolled has fear, then making a list and knowing that you got a 3-day supply with all the education coming from Jan to your person or your person's person in your back pocket is nice to know. Once you get more experienced, you may not need it, and it might just slow the process down. You get to choose how you work your business. You have choice. Okay. So that is really important to know, and know that the 3-day sample pack is not for anyone to feel anything. Of course, you're not going to feel anything. I just wanted you to experience a new kind of wearable technology. Of course, you're not going to experience, but this is what you can expect. Take out that expect card. Let me read what you can expect. Of course, you're not going to experience anything. I just wanted you to understand a new kind of technology. Now let's open up all those little cards in your envelope and let me explain what's going on. You are using that gift as an education piece to get the education to people. You're using that gift so you don't have fear to pick up the phone, and to also using that gift so you follow up. If you do not pre-qualify, and if you do not follow up, you're wasting the gift. And please don't say the gift is from the company. Please say the gift is from you. They don't, if it's from the company, it doesn't mean anything to them. Because I love you, I'm sending this to you. And trust me, the gift is from me. So it's not from the company. It's not, this is our money, right? This team's money, my money. So please make sure that you, that the person is worthy of the gift and that you promise to follow up. Okay, with that, lastly, make sure you get your list book, because it all starts with a list. 10, look in your phone. Who do you know that, okay, right on the top of your list book, Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard of stem cells? Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this stuff? 1 to 10, their name and their phone number. Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this stuff? 1 to 10, their name and their number. All we're doing is working our list. And then when you find somebody who likes it, you get them the technology, you educate them. And when you find somebody that likes the business, this would probably be a good video to send. Bring them here to work the business with you. You help them with their list, because it's fearful. And I think last week I said for you, bring one person to the office to work. So if there is a new person in this training and now going to work with you in the office, your job today is to call them and say, let's do your list to 10. I'm here for you. Let's do the calls together. Okay. You be the energy for your new person so they're not alone. And I will tell you, after the gift goes out, this is new too. What I'm doing now is I'm saying, let's set up 20 minutes so we can explore your pack together. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? And then after we're exploring the pack together, I say to them, maybe you would like to share this. And if you want to share this, come to the tools and system training, and then I'll take your hand and we'll do a list of 10 and we'll do this together. Won't that be fun? And most of the time they all say, yeah, that sounds great. And I ask that question in the Exploring the Kit. And then when they say, yes, we do the work together. And then I tell them, if you have 2 or 3 people that are interested in knowing more, let's do a Zoom together and bring them on. You all should have your own Zooms. They're free for 45 minutes. And then you could have your 4 new people come on a Zoom with you. And what are you going to do for your people's 4 new people? Are you ready? You got your printout. They got their gifting envelope. And you're just going to open up and read all the cards with them and their peoples. And we just do that over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's full on duplication. So with that, let's get to work. I'm going to stop the training. And I want to.
What about drawing?
Oh, yeah, the drawing. Let's draw. Go ahead.
So, okay, I'm gonna go up and down the sheet of paper with the names and you yell stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You
Stop.
yell stop.
Stop. Oh, this is fun. Stop.
Amy Baker.
Amy Baker got a $50 gift check. You need to email your name and you need to email Jan Rand your name and your address and that you won a $50 Amex card. And and her email is Jan, J-A-N-J Rand, R-A-N-D @gmail.com. If you do not email her what you won, you will not get it. And please tell her what you won because we are low on sleeves. I've been giving more money away for this so we can use the sleeves for gifting. Okay, Jan, go ahead. Another one.
Okay, ready? Okay,
This is so much fun. Stop.
Kathleen. Is there a Kathleen?
Kathleen, is there a Kathleen here? Kathleen. Unmute yourself.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yay. Okay, you won, baby girl. Kathleen Heckenkamp. Go ahead and
Right.
send that to Jan. Okay, we got one more so we can get working. Go ahead, last one.
Okay, ready? You yell stop. You gonna yell stop?
Oh, I forgot. Stop.
Karen Smeltzer?
Karen, is Karen here? Karen. Yes. I see Karen here. Yes.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Karen won. Good job, Karen. You go ahead and email Jan. I
Thank
want to
you.
thank you all for coming to this training, helping me rethink about our system. You have no idea what you are doing to help me write a clearer system. I thank you for that. And let's get to the office. I forgot the most important part, how to get the gift. Classic. Okay, so what you do is you go to startx39biz.com, startx39biz.com. Can you see the share screen, Jan? Good.
Yes.
And you're going to go now to the BeActivating office. This is where we work. Okay. And you're going to go down to the training guide. Now, this isn't going to be surprising because we've been seeing this the whole time. Oh, looky there. What is it? There's the gift. But now the dollhouse cards are included. And by the way, I have my girl, Michelle, who does all our computer stuff and graphics. She's helping me redesign this so it's going to look better with the dollhouse cards. But a 3-day supply. Oh, look, we did get that changed. And you fill out the gift form by clicking this link. And the daily code of the day is Montana because that's where I was for 4 days and I fell in love with Montana. And then you put your first name, your last name, your phone number, the receiver's first name and last name, their address, you hit submit. That goes to Jan and she fills for you 3x39 with all of our education pieces now, which you also have on your clipboard. So let's get to work and I will put the gifting link in chat and I will put the guide in chat and I will also put the 5 links of information. I'm still figuring out what we're going to call this, but the informational links will be in chat. Okay, so with that, let's get to work. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Marci.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mars.
You're welcome. Now that's enough, you guys. We have to get to work. Let's go.